Also, boys and girls, this wolf is so bad. All the animals in the wood are scared of him.
That's just not true. I'm not bad. In fact, I'm kind of nice. Look, for hundreds of years, these pigs have been telling you lies about me. It's time the world hears the truth. By the time we're finished telling you the real story of the three little pigs, I think each of you will believe me and will know that I'm not a bad wolf. She's a bad pig. If you believe me, put your wolf nose on your face and give me a howl. Ow!
Huh. These kids are way too smart for you, Mr. Wolf. You won't trick them with your lies. Kids, put your noses on and show that if you are living in the pig, go like that.
I hear a lot of pig snouts here. All right, okay, put them down for now. Just leave them on the floor in front of you. But now and then in the story, we'll ask for your support. And when we do, you'll have to choose. If you believe the pig, you can. If you believe the wolf, then you can. All right, so be ready for that. All right, Piggy, I think we're ready.
Once upon a time, there were three adorable, clever little pigs. The first little pig, that's me, found some straw and started to build herself a house. In no time at all, the house was finished, but there was plenty of straws left over. So what did I do with them? I made a bed out of straw and a table and a rocking chair, a PlayStation 4. I even made a PlayStation 4 out of that straw. And a very cute little dress. It was such a beautiful house. I can just cry right now thinking about it.
I bet you can. Have you ever wondered where that straw came from? I mean, when was the last time you were walking through the forest and you saw a pile of straw just sitting out there in the forest? Ever? No. Why not? Because the only place you'll find a pile of straw is on a farm. Why? For the horses to eat. So imagine this. Every morning the farmer would take a pile of straw and put it out for the horses to eat, and little Miss Piggy here would show up and steal all that straw, walk across the road, and happily build herself her house.
Cheater!
Yeah, thief.
I would never do something like that.
And while she's there across the street, the poor horses are lined up along the fence, starving, watching her make a PlayStation out of their breakfast. Right?
Cheater!
So those poor horses, they were so hungry, they came to me and they said, Mr. Wolf, please help us. They know that I'm a good wolf and that I like to help out when I can. So I said, all right, I'll do what I can. I'll try and talk to her. Maybe I'll at least convince her to share your breakfast with me. So I walked across the street and I knocked on the straw house door.
Knocked? Pounded it more like. Little pig, let me come in, below the big bad wolf. The little pig was so terrified. She hid under her straw table and covered her face with her straw dress. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I won't let you in. I don't actually know why I said like that.
Yeah. What does that even mean? Not by the hair. What does your chinny chin chin have to do with your house? I don't understand.
I mean, I was freaking out. I couldn't think straight. Then the big bad wolf shouted, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And that nasty wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew my house down. He blew my beautiful table and chairs and my beautiful dress and everything else away. I mean, everything. Yay! There I was crouching it in, wearing nothing but my underpants. I mean, you see, he is a big bad wolf.
All right. First of all, let me explain something. I'm allergic to straw. Very allergic. It makes me sneeze. Okay? Now, did I huff and puff? Yes, but I didn't say, "Well, huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house out." Who says that? I mean, come on, even if I was going to, I wouldn't tell her I'm going to. I was huffing and puffing because I couldn't breathe. Because of the straw. And then, yes, I blew her house down because I sneezed, but let me ask you something. If one sneeze is all it takes to blow your house down, I think the problem is with the house, not the sneezer. Am I right? Look, if you believe me, put your nose on and give me a howl. Ow!
Who would believe that he has allergies? Come on, piggies.
I think I'm on a roll. Right. Well, see if you can win some of them back.
Anyways, can I continue with my story?
Go for it. Tell your story.
Then, boys and girls, the big bad wolf started chasing me, yelling, "I'm going to eat you!" So I ran to my brother's house. He let me inside and we locked the door. Now my brother had just finished building himself a neat house of sticks.
Mm-hmm. Sticks. Where'd you get those sticks? Where'd your brother get them?
A stick store?
A stick store? A stick store? You made that up. There's no such thing as a stick store.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there. Stop. Look, I'll tell you what happened. So, I was running after the pig to apologize for blowing down her house and to tell her the horse wanted his straw back. Then I heard this sad, sniffling, wet sound in the wood. It was a family of beavers. Beavers. The one animal in the woods that I know of who can chop down trees and make a stick house. I said, "Mr. Beaver, what's the problem?" And he said, "Someone's taken all of our sticks. We have no house left." I said, "Mr. Beaver, I will find your stick right after I finish dealing with this straw thief." So I walked around the corner, and what did I see?
My brother's delightful stick house. He had a stick bed, a stick table. He even had a swimming pool full of sticks.
Stolen sticks! So I walked up to that house and I knocked on the door. I said, "Excuse me, little pigs, let me come in. We need to talk."
Talk? We know what kind of talking you wanted to have. Bon appetit kind of talk. We are adorable, cute, little, and unfortunately quite delicious little pigs. There is no way we would let a big, bad, hungry wolf into our house. So we screamed, "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins, we won't let you in."
What is with that? What is with you pigs and your chins?
So, the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. There we were, my brother and I, in an empty field where the house had been, and the big bad wolf ready to eat us up. So of course, we ran as fast as we could to our brother's brick house.
Okay, first of all, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pig, bacon, ham. Sorry, it's disgusting. Second, yes, again, I did puff and I blew down that steakhouse, but that's only because she knew I had allergies and she had saved some of the straw from the first house and was throwing it out the window at me to make me sneeze. So yes, I sneezed, and I do admit my allergies are a problem. They do bad. If you believe me, put your nose on and give me a howl.
No one was believing your allergies, right?
Oh, you got a couple more snorters joining you. Fine. Continue your story.
All right, boys and girls. So we hid in our brother's brick house. Again, the big bad wolf came and shouted, little pigs, let me come in." This time it was too much, so I stood up and I told that big bad wolf, "This is a private property and you are not allowed to enter, sir. Go away before I call the police."
You said what now?
Okay, I mean, I said the thing about the chinny chin chin.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's, once you start saying something like that, it's hard to stop it. Then the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed again and he tried to blow my brother's house down. But the brick house was too strong. So what did that sneaky wolf do? He went away for a few minutes, and when he came back, he was wearing a sheepskin.
Unbelievable!
He lay down in front of the door and said, "Man, I'm a poor little sheep. I have no place to sleep. Can I come in?
Lies! Lies! Look, okay, this is what happened. I was giving up on those pigs. They weren't going to let me in, so I was walking away. I was going back to help the beavers pick up their sticks and rebuild their shattered lives when I heard a sad sound from inside the brick house. It was a baby sheep. I ran up to the window and I looked in, and there on the brick table right next to the brick plasma screen TV, there was a sheep and two crazy-looking pigs about to chop it up. Well, the sheep saw me and it looked at me and said, "Help me, Mr. Wolf." But I had to help him. How could I get in? I had to help him.
So you think we were cutting sheep, is it?
Well, that's what I saw.
I mean, we are pigs. We don't eat animals. We eat mushrooms and corns. Why would we kill the sheep? Come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't stop to ask, oh, I wonder why those pigs are killing a sheep. I didn't have time. The sheep was gonna die. The only way in was through the chimney, so I climbed onto the roof and I slid down the chimney, and guess what? The whole thing was a trap. Those nasty, sneaky pigs had built a huge fire in the fireplace to burn me alive. And just at that moment, while my tail was burning off, as you see, it's gone, thank you very much, I had just enough time to see the third pig taking off his sheep costume and all three of them dancing happily around the kitchen singing "Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf?" So I shot back up the chimney and I ran over to the lake to soak my poor butt in the water to cool it down. And that was when I learned the truth. These are not three adorable little pigs. These are three sneaky, sadistic, nasty pigs. And now you know the truth too.
Don't blame him. All we wanted to live in peace. That's all we wanted to do. And this pupping maniac wouldn't leave us alone.
All right. Last time we're asking. If you believe, I should come around here so you can get a photograph of him. We'll find this for the record. If you believe my version of the story, put your nose down and give a big howl.
I mean, who would believe in you?
I think I got most.